Welcome to my third journal. So as you can see, I have been, well, so far I've taken plenty of photos, and the ones I've taken so far, I have edited them and put them into a PowerPoint. So this is the one I've done. So this is what I've done so far. Now, as you can see, these came from my phone, and this was done even before the outbreak. And so far so good. I've done some black and white styles. I managed to edit them using my phone and online. I was going to use Lightroom or Photoshop, but apparently there wasn't enough space. So, for example, this picture there. Now the photo software I used was online. It's called Lunapic, free online photo editor. And it's so cool because you get to like, it's the same as using Lightroom. Like, you can change the contrast, and you can pick. But the best thing is that you can pick any filters, any effects to make your pictures go wow, like incredible. And then as you go along. So these are the photos I've taken so far. There are still more to come, and hopefully that won't be it will. Hopefully it won't be the end of it, because there's still a lot more pictures to be taken. So yeah, so far it's looking good. It's looking good. So far, so good. So as far as my Unit 7 is concerned, it's up to date. It's up to date. So hopefully a few more photos to be taken, depending how long the deadline, the deadline goes. I should be able to get this completed even before I reach the deadline. So far, so good. Just go keep the work up. Welcome to my journals. I know it's been a long while with what's been going on, but I've been constantly busy with my own routine and trying to keep a positive mindset. It is a very difficult time, but I know as a nation we are getting through this. And I know it's tough for me to even do my final project because of what's been going on, but I've tried to keep a positive mindset and try to do my best to complete this unit. And I've been so busy throughout this quarantine, and I've managed to stay active during that time. So I've done many things during this tough moment. I done some lifting, some fitness work. And I've also done some walking with my sisters around the block. I've also done some grocery shopping, to get everything we need for the house. And I've done a dance routine, and it's to fair, it was quite fun, So yeah, I've been trying to keep a positive mindset. Try to stay positive, even during this tough moment. And I have to say, we all gotta play our part. We all gotta try to stay safe, especially in these difficult moments. And we will get through this. It's a case of matter of time, but we will get through this, no matter what happens. And I have to say, the NHS have done some terrific work, amazing work. Trying to make sure all the patients get better. Trying to recover well from the coronavirus. And it must be so satisfying that we've got the best NHS in the world, or across the world in London. And we know at 8 o'clock is where we applause, where we clap, we say thank you to the NHS for their hard work, for the way they trying to save people's lives, which comes first, and other things are secondary. So, but I'm hoping with all this has been going on, the way what's been happening, because I know it's not easy. It's not easy. We all miss our friends and families. We all do. But the most important thing and the key important thing is to stay safe, stay at home. Don't feel so bored. There's plenty of things you can do around the house. Like you can cook, you can do some fitness work, you can read a book, you can, just do something that gets you more active. Like, you don't want to be bored even during this period. Like, find something to do during this tough time. Like, be more active. Be more positive. Like do some exercise, for example. We can even you can learn how to cook, or learn how to play a guitar. So you can best do anything you want. Like, do anything that is so active, and in that rate, you won't feel so bored. So at least then you have a routine set up what you're going to do from the beginning till last. So yeah, it is a very difficult moment, but we will pull through this, and we will get through this no matter what happens. And the key thing is, stay safe, wash your hands, try not to worry too much, especially during these tough times. You can always keep in touch with friends and families, even if you miss them so much. But then you hope one day, once this period is over, once lockdown is over, we can all get back to normal lives. We can see some friends and family again. So it's gonna take time, but I promise you, the NHS are doing the hardest as they can to make sure that everyone gets better during this difficult period. And I hope that us as a nation, we get together, because the country needs us right now, especially everyone around the world, because they're all going through the same thing. And what's key right now is we get through this lockdown together, we stay safe, we stick together, and by the time it gets to an end, we can enjoy life again, which is what we all want. So let's all keep hopes up, and let's try and get through this period. Welcome to my journals. I'm actually out at the moment, doing the afternoon walk around the area. But yeah, I've done some positive things throughout this quarantine. Where do I start with? Well, to start off with, I did some cooking. Baked some pasta bake, and what else did I cook? Cooked some pasta bake and some pancakes to start with. Beautiful. She's good to go. Then I cooked some. Then I made some music while I was doing quarantine, which was super excited, just to kill some time. Did some spring cleaning my rooms. No room, oh, that's a sparkling. Was there anything else I did? Oh yeah, I had my cousin, who's a barber and a rapper, came over to my house to do me and my dad's haircuts, and yeah, it went pretty well. It went very well.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, who am I talking to, man? Hello? Trim down over here.
Yeah, bump, 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 yeah, bump, 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 bump.
Dumb hits don't make no sense.
Hey, sip and purple around like Prince. Your car dirty, need a rinse. Dreaming, need a pimp. Pussy smelly, got a stench.
We've got this insurance, so I've phoned up. I can leave money to my family. They can go towards my funeral, or they can decide how they want to spend it. If you're 50s rating.
And of course, I did I pulled it for the NHS as well. You know, for the hard work throughout this lockdown. I much appreciate it.
Clap for God, not for someone else. Exactly.
Quando que eu tenho essa confusão? Eita, quem?
So there you have it. That's my quarantine routine up to date so far. So yeah, just gonna keep sticking to my routines, which I'd planned out before lockdown happened. And yeah, just trying to keep a positive mindset. You know, trying to aim to complete this final project done before the deadline approaches. So yeah, so far so good. I can't complain really. This lockdown's really helped me to keep me focused and trying to complete my final project. So well, yeah, overall it's been positive so far. So yeah, I don't want to lose track of it. Just gotta keep working hard and try to get the job done. So yeah. So yeah, that's me up to date, and yeah, on to another day, on to another week. Try and stay positive, yeah. Let's try and stay safe. Let's try to help the NHS protect by staying at home. If we need to go out, do exercise, go grocery shopping if we need to. So yeah, let's keep a positive mindset.
Good evening all, welcome to my reflective journals for this week. Been a busy, hectic week, but I'll try and get through what I've been getting up to so far during my routine during this pandemic. So far what I've done this week, I've been doing a lot of things and trying to keep myself motivated. So what I've done this week was I've done some meditation to help me calm down, you know, trying to ease some air a bit, and, you know, make myself a bit, you know, trying to think things through. I've also, and throughout this week I've also done some walking. So I've done some walking. So I'll be walking through Brentford with my dad. We've been walking around the pier just to, you know, have a walk about, just to get some exercise in it. And and I've also been and also I've been talking to my friend Usman just 3 days ago, and we were speaking about bullying, because his friend just before lockdown happened, he got bullied by some inappropriate people, and he felt so bullied, and my friend supported him throughout. So he wanted me, and I felt that he wanted me to talk he wanted me to talk about it. And he explained to me that why people shouldn't tolerate bullying, and I totally agree, because bullying is never okay. Like, it's never nice to bully someone. Like, we can be good things that we may have good things in that, but just because that we have good things, it doesn't mean for someone else to be jealous or even start to bullying you. Like, you gotta compliment that, and it's never and for that and for that to happen, I felt sorry for that guy. I felt sorry for his friend, and I said to him, my advice would be, like, if you see your friend get bullied, the best thing you can do is support him. You know, talk to friends and family. You know, they can help him get through this. And since then, he's coped it well. And I'm sure everyone out there can follow the same step. Being bullied is never okay. You need to try to stand up to bullying, because bullying is never the answer. And it's not fair. It's not fair on you. It's not fair on the others. And it's such a shame that he was bullied in that way. But other than that, everything's okay. He managed to get through it, and his friends and family were there to support. And I'm grateful that my friend Usman, came and spoke to me about it, because it's never easy for someone to be bullied, because bullying is never okay. It's never okay. Like, we gotta try to stand up to bullying. It's time to make a stand. It's time to make a change, because bullying is never okay. Because you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it if someone bullied you. And so, really, important thing is, if you fully get bullied, quickly tell someone about it. Don't keep it in for so long. Just tell somebody about it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So that's what we've done. And then, of course, when applauded and NHS, so important, especially during Thursdays, and yeah. So I think this lockdown has really benefited me a lot, because, like, at first I found it quite tough, but now since then I've been able to cope with it. So for me, it's no big pressure. And because now I don't feel so bored, I have a routine that I can do, and I'm able to stick with it. So yeah, that's all I need to speak about for this week's journals. Everything is up to scratch. So yeah, now we're in May. Just 3 weeks now until the deadline. So yeah, I'm in good hands to completing this to complete this progress unit. So hopefully it should be done before you know it. Good evening, all. May I welcome you all to my reflective journals. Normally I'll be doing on a Sunday, but because it's so early today, I thought I'd get it over the line. And
This week has been very interesting. This week's been very, very interesting. First things off, on Monday, I actually did some fitness work. So that was one good thing I did throughout this quarantine. Another thing I did today, throughout was that we will set out a task. We will set out a task to create a Photoshop image of us in different backgrounds, and that you will get to see. You get to see on my fourth part of my quarantine routine. What else did I did? There were plenty things I did. I mean, what I did after that, and then throughout quarantine, I've done a tutorial on how to wash your hands, especially in these tough moments. We all gotta wash our hands. It is very, very important, and it went to perfection, as expected, and then what I did after that, throughout quarantine, was to, of course, to applaud the NHS, as it is important, just for their hard work. So and then to conclude this, and then also I went on a drive with my dad. We went for a spin. We just drove around the area. We went from my area to Brentford to Hounslow to Isleworth and then back home. And then to conclude, I was having a relax in the garden, just thinking about life, thinking how long will quarantine will end, and then to conclude this journal. It went so good, it ended horribly wrong. So I had a chat with a celebrity from Dubai named Azur Bukhari, and it went so well. I did it on Zoom. I did screen record it. Unfortunately, when I tried to save it, it completely vanished. So that's, for me, it's a bit disappointing. For me, I'm a bit disappointed, but hopefully we'll find another way to try and redo this all over again. So, but other than that, it's been a decent week, and hopefully there's a lot more quarantine routine to follow. So hopefully it will be more of this. So yeah, plenty of positive to take from this, even though it had to end disappointingly, that it had to happen. So, but I'll tell the positives. Unfortunately, it would have ended in a positive note if I shown you guys my interview with a celebrity on Zoom, but it wasn't to be. But we'll try. I'll see I can find a conclusion to try another time. So yeah, that's this week's reflective journals, and yeah, on to the next one. Good evening. Sorry. Good evening, all. Very welcome to my journals. This is gonna be my last and final journals before I put all my videos together on Premiere Pro and then submit them onto Padlet ahead of this week's deadline. And I have to say, it's been a good end to a very, very good week. A time like this, in a tough time like this, but I still try to keep myself positive and keep a mindset going throughout quarantine. So I've been doing a lot throughout quarantine. I've been doing some exercising throughout this entire week. I've also went with my dad to London, just to film the area of London, just to film some videos, to film some videos, so just to take the surroundings, what life is like during quarantine. And then I've also done a second interview. I've spoken to not one, but two celebrities during quarantine. I've interviewed celebrities like Four Diamonds and this actress from Dubai, Azur Bakari, and it was the best experience ever. And I didn't feel nervous. I was confident, and as it did, I was able to believe myself that I could do this, and it went extremely well, very well. I've also applauded for the NHS as usual, which is always very, very important. And also to round it off, I've also been so I had a one-to-one with my media group, media class, to check on my palette, see how I was getting on, and so far it's been so good. And we've also had the Wednesday masterclass, where we had a producer from Sky News talk to us what it's like working in Sky Studios, and it was very interesting to see, and it was very interesting to hear what he had to say. So yeah, but it was alright in the end. So it was positive. So yeah, I mean, that is all I have to say. And as I begin to enter, I mean, we're only 2 months away now till the end of my first year in college. I think if I had to sum up my first year in college as a whole, I mean, like as a whole, and especially in the first year in media, I think it took a while, because I'm not usually like changes, like, if when I move, when you leave sixth form, when you leave school to go to a college, I mean, it's hard hard settling because you don't know these people because you don't know who you don't know these people that you know, but quite frankly, but it took a while. But after a few weeks, I was managed to get settled in really well. I've enjoyed experiences of making music videos, making animations, doing photography. Yeah, and it really learned me. It really helped. It really helped me a lot throughout my first year in college. I think I didn't come to media just to do news reports or whatever, such stuff like news reports or stuff like or etc. I came to media because what I do at home. I came to media because what I've done at home. What I do at home is I like to film videos, edit videos, take photographs, edit photographs, and also talking to celebrities, etc. Celebrities, and that's what I like doing in my own spare time. That's what I like to do during my spare time. So I think that having seen what I've done, having seen what I've achieved, and I know all my media class have been impressed with my work, with my personality, with my positive attitude. Getting settled into college. Making sure that I feel safe, I feel welcomed, and also making friends as well, which is never that easy. But now I feel like we're on the same page. We're getting to know each other, and it's only just beginning, and hopefully there's more to come. So yeah, that is all what I have to say. Whether I do next year, my second year of college, if it's media or it's something else, we'll see. I might do media again, I might not do, but if I choose to do media again, then great. If I don't, then it's been a pleasure. If I don't, then I might look elsewhere to a different course. So, but all I can say is that it's been a pleasure to have joined media, learning new things, and yeah, whatever happens next year, next academic year, if I'm in media or not, and hopefully we can look forward to a well-earned future. Thank you.